Imagine athletes who literally transcend borders and generations, shrouded in an almost mythical aura. We're talking about thoroughbreds that defied every odd and achieved a legendary status that most can only ever dream of. But have you ever wondered what really separates a great racehorse from an absolute, undeniable immortal? Well, the answer lies in the pages of a fascinating source that uncovers the high-stakes mystery of racing's most ethereal champions. And that source is Whispers of Mist and Triumph, Global Feats Unforgotten by William R. Foster. This fascinating text documents the incredible phenomenon of dominant silver and gray thoroughbreds who completely reshaped the sport on a global scale. So it begs a pretty provocative question, right? What exactly makes a silver champion so unforgettable? Is it just their striking, almost mist-like appearance out there on the track? Or is it some kind of rare, perfect storm of raw power, unprecedented consistency, and just an unbreakable heart? Let's break down the evidence from the source and find out exactly how these horses achieved near-mythical status.
Section 1. Unbeatable Mares of the Track. Okay, looking at the modern era, female champions completely rewrote the history books. 33. Just let the sheer unprecedented weight of that number sink in for a second. 33. This represents the Australian wonder, Winx. In a sport where defeat is a constant companion, she achieved an impossible 33-race win streak, making her utterly invincible. Her absolute dominance included capturing the highly prestigious Cox Plate a record 4 consecutive times, all guided by her regular jockey, Hugh Bowman.
Now, how do you even compare that kind of greatness? Because while Winx undeniably dominated Australia, America had its own absolute racing icon, Zenyatta. While Winx had her 33 consecutive wins, Zenyatta boasted a perfect 19-race unbeaten streak. But Zenyatta's defining moment, the one that totally shattered expectations, was her historic 2009 Breeders' Cup Classic victory. She didn't just win, she conquered a field of top-class male contenders, proving once and for all that greatness knows absolutely no gender boundaries.
And it wasn't just that they won, it was how they won. Both mares thrilled crowds with their signature, heart-pounding late charges, surging from the very back of the pack to snatch victory at the last possible second. Zenyatta even had this famous rhythmic pre-race dance that drove her massive fan base, affectionately known as the Zenyatta Nation, absolutely wild. Together, these two shattered gender stereotypes in the sport, proving that female horses could consistently dominate the highest, most rigorous levels of global racing.
If you find this analysis valuable, please like and subscribe to Knowledge Lighthouse to help us bring more truths to light. Section 2. Europe's Grey Classic Kings.
All right, leaving the modern mares behind, we're going to travel back to the classic European turf of the 1980s. Here, we can trace the rapid, back-to-back ascents of two extraordinary United Kingdom legends. In 1985, we see the debut of Dancing Brave, a horse with a distinctive star on his forehead and an incredible turn of foot. Just a year later, in 1986, he captures the ultimate prize, the Prix de Triomphe. Then, right on his heels in 1989, another striking gray, Nashwan, achieves an unbelievable Derby triumph.
Dancing Brave's 1986 Prix de Triomphe victory at Longchamp in Paris was nothing short of a display of sheer dominance. Facing a phenomenal international field, he unleashed an acceleration that literally left the world breathless. He didn't just win, he set a record-breaking pace that solidified British racing on the global stage and cemented his own status as a true international champion.
Then, of course, we have the great Nashwan, known as the dual classic champion. In 1989, Nashwan achieved something exceptionally rare and versatile. He captured both the Epsom Derby, which is the ultimate test of stamina, and the 2000 Guineas, a pure test of speed and class, in the exact same year. It showcased a versatility that totally shocked the international racing community and enshrined his name in racing history forever.
Section 3. Partners in Global Glory. You see, these legendary equine streaks weren't achieved in a vacuum. They were forged by unbreakable jockey partnerships. Winx had Hugh Bowman, Zenyatta had Mikey Smith, Dancing Brave relied on Pat Edery, and Nashwan partnered with Willie Carson. These riders weren't just passengers, they were tactical masterminds. They had to handle immense international pressure, navigate completely unfamiliar foreign tracks, and perfectly time those dramatic late charges we talked about earlier. Their tactical brilliance and immense mental toughness literally drove these horses to unparalleled global success.
Section 4. A Legacy Beyond Borders. These international icons left a legacy that stretches far beyond their home borders, from Dancing Brave and Nashwan, reshaping global breeding with their highly sought-after bloodlines, to Winx and Zenyatta, uniting a worldwide racing community and inspiring a new generation of fans and riders. They prove that a champion's heart, whether wrapped in silver, gray, or bay, speaks a universal language. But it really leaves us wondering, as breeding science evolves, will we ever see another perfect storm of raw power and unbreakable heart quite like this again?
Having explored the ethereal mist and the very real triumphs of these global icons, there is so much more to discover about their incredible journeys, and there is immense value in having this history sitting right on your shelf. For the complete deep dive, own the paperback. Get your high-quality paperback edition on Amazon via the link in the description. Add it to your collection today. Please share this video and check the description for more.